Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about a commodity whose invention actually changed the course of the mankind, and this is no other than plastic. While plastic has many valuable uses, we can't ignore its environmental consequences. When we talk about numbers, here's the report from the United Nations. Up to 1 million plastic bottles are purchased every single minute, while up to 5 trillion plastic bags are used every year. If we look at the journey of plastic so far, well, from 1950s to 1970s, only a small amount of plastic was produced, which tripled between 1970s to 1990s. Today, we produce about 400 million tons of plastic waste every year. This is a huge number, and retail grocery accounts for a huge percentage of this. This is a major problem, and if the global trends continue, experts forecast that we may be producing about 1100 million tons of plastic waste every year by 2050. This is the time, my friends, when we shall actually look into this problem from a more deep angle, understand it and solve it. Therefore, we have designed both industry-wide and economy-wide solutions, focusing majorly on sustainability and circular economy. Now for your reference people, circular economy is an economic system based on the reuse and regeneration of materials or products. Basically, it's an economic system of closed loops, in which raw materials, components and products lose their value as little as possible. Renewable energy sources are used and systematic thinking is at its core.
Now, we would like to propose some policies so that we can be a part of more sustainable circular economy. We will be explaining about 4 policies here. First, creation of green score. It sounds like another very tedious policy, but trust me, it's not. Here, we would like to calculate a green score for each and every firm. The score will be calculated on the basis of a firm's environmental friendly methods and sustainable techniques. Higher the level of firm's eco-friendliness, higher would be the green score. Now the question arises, what is the purpose of this green score? It is very simple. In India, there is a significant lack of capital, so firms rely on banks to provide this capital in the form of loans. We can convert this opportunity with the help of this green score. Higher the green score, lesser would be the rate of interest on these loans. Now the question is, who will calculate this green score? It is banks who will calculate this green score, as they can't be corrupted so easily as they aspire for a higher rate of interest. Our second policy would be, we will make it mandatory for the firms to display the biodegradable level of the product on 1/3 of the labeling space in the front. This will create a level of competitiveness among the competitors to outdo each other in the level of environmental friendliness. This will not only make the consumers more aware, but also give the firms encouragement to adopt more eco-friendly and sustainable techniques of production. Our third policy would be, we will provide subsidies for plastic recycling machines. This will incentivize people to set up more such plants. This will further lead to firms avoiding the creation of new plastic and relying on using this recycled plastic. Last but not the least, our fourth policy would be, we would like to place some animated advertisements on kids' channel, exhibiting the correct ways to open the packaging of a product. This will ensure that the packaging is reusable by the manufacturing unit after proper processing. But again, there is a question regarding why kids' channel. This is because they are not only the future of a country, but they also influence the actions of the adults with whom they reside.
People, now we come to the most important part of the video, and that is the solution that can be implemented by the grocery firms by themselves. The first solution is using refills instead of buying a new package every time. People currently, the buyers buy the unbreakable and unbiodegradable packaged products. For example, shampoo bottles and oil containers, which are packaged in unbiodegradable and unbreakable bulky plastics. And every time they buy the product, they throw away the previous bottles, creating a lot of plastic waste. Therefore, we propose companies to start another range of these products, which will be refills, provided in 100% biodegradable packaging, which would be a little cheaper than the conventionally packaged products. This will incentivize the customers to keep the bulky bottles with them and just use the refills. Let's move to the second solution now, which is buy 10, get 1 free scheme. Folks, if we talk about plastic bottles alone, they account for a lot of waste. To put a halt on this waste, we ideated the scheme. Let us understand it with a simple example. For example, if a customer brings 10 empty bottles of a particular product, we will give 1 unit of that particular product for free in return to the customer. Now you might be thinking that it might be a huge cost to the company. But this won't be a loss to the company, as the company can reuse these bottles and save on the packaging cost. Actually, it is helpful to the company as it increases the brand loyalty for the customers. And the third solution is that of security and exchange. People under this, we will ask our customers to buy the product in the premium packaging of glass and ceramic, which will be a little costier. And the next time the buyer comes to buy the product, they can return the ceramic or glass container and take the new one at a discounted price, which will be less than the original price. People, in the end, I would just like to say that if all these solutions are implemented, I think we would soon witness a plastic-free nation. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video.